sure. Yo. Yari, what's good?
What's going on? I'm so happy to be back.
So, for those of you who don't know, Yadi's been gone for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Left me here in this house by my lonesome to go visit her family.
Yeah.
I'm not going to act like, I can live without you, but but there are some benefits to being alone.
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. I thought you were going to say how much you missed
Obviously,
me. And how
of course.
painful it was.
Right. When you got here, of course, I was happy to see you. Glad you were back.
Mm.
But I've never lived alone per se.
Yeah, me neither. When do I get to be with myself?
I'm just saying, I never lived alone. So to experience it, I pictured a different life. I was just like, whoa. If I didn't have this significant other who was so awesome in my house with me, things might be a little.
I'm not buying it.
Things might be a little different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, for instance, one thing, you're a little crazy with the neatness.
Yeah.
A little crazier than me, anyway.
I try not to be, but I can't help it.
But you are, and that's okay. Sometimes I need a little talking to. Sometimes I just let things go.
Yes.
But for me, the 2 weeks you're gone, I left everything on the counter that I use usually. Nothing that can spoil or anything like that. But everything I use on a normal basis, I just left on the counter. Like the sugar was out, the oatmeal was out, everything. Just left it out on the table.
So, wasn't it harder to clean up everything like one day instead of just maintaining it clean?
I don't think so. I think you do the same level of clean. I mean, the dishes and stuff I took care of, every 3 or 4 days. But
oh my God.
but I wasn't using as many dishes because it was just me.
Yeah.
It was mostly paper plates.
Yeah.
I do realize that I cook a little different when you're not around.
How so?
Like I just make one big meal for lunch.
Yeah.
I eat my breakfast and I eat one big meal like around 3:00. And then that's it. I just, it's just pretty much water for the rest of the day or a snack later on or something like that. So, it is better having somebody to split those meals up with you and make a couple meals for you in between those, meals that you make for yourself. So, but that was a negative, not a positive.
Mm-hmm.
But a couple of little things like that. I don't clean every day, but every 3-4 days we tidy up a little bit. Well, on the last day, right before you got here, guess what? Went off. did what I had to do.
It was pretty clean when I got here. I'm like, wait, it kind of smelled clean too. So I know you just cleaned. I was like, wait, and then I'm like, it smelled clean, right? But I didn't smell like the fabuloso. So I was like, did you clean without any like?
Yeah, I used it the day before. I didn't use it the same day. But I probably didn't use as much as you used.
Yeah, you probably put a little bit.
Yeah, because
it was clean though.
Yeah, I did clean up. I made sure she came home to a clean. I know how important it is to her. That's why. It's not because I wanted to, honestly. It's because I know how important it is to her. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the reason why. It's just the fact that it got done.
Exactly.
So yeah, welcome back, baby.
Thank you.
We're glad that I did a lonely pod. It was weird, awkward, but I think I did well for my first time.
It was awesome. My mom and I watched it together.
Yeah,
we were laughing.
Yeah, one day maybe I'll do another one if Yadi leaves me again for a long period of time.
No.
Just get on here and speak my soul, speak my heart.
No, it's your turn. Like you need to go for 2 weeks.
I'll go somewhere.
I stay here for 2 weeks by myself.
Does the destination matter where I go?
Yes, it has to be to mom's.
Well, I'm not gonna go to my mom's house for 2 weeks.
That's what I did. I
was 15 minutes away.
Why
would I do that?
You're not gonna go on vacation or to like Greg's.
Yeah, we'll go.
No.
We'll take a man trip.
No.
A 2-week man trip.
Absolutely, there's no way.
During this pandemic, I haven't used any vacation time, so I've got like 6 weeks in the bank.
So, that has nothing to do with
So I've got
me.
time to burn. So
that's not my problem.
If you're saying okay, I will take this man trip.
I'm not saying okay.
If you want me to leave this house for 2 weeks.
On the record, only if you go to mom's.
That doesn't count. That's not a trip.
That's what I did. I went.
You took a
to my
4-hour
mom's.
trip. A journey. That's a journey.
That's not a journey.
That's a journey.
I like slept the whole time. I was hungover.
Yeah, that's your problem. You basically went on vacation, partied.
I did not go on vacation.
Brunch with your family.
I was taking care of my mom the whole time.
You went to like 4 family parties.
That's just my it's just my family. It's how they are.
Right. So I need to go to 4 parties.
This is
within a 2-week period.
This is backfired. So
in Tulum or something like that.
No,
with the boys.
Let's just change the subject.
But yeah, anyway, welcome back, Yari. Glad to have you back. How was your trip?
It was awesome. I got to spend time with my family, with my nephew. I got to take care of my mom. It was like very kind of like out of the blue, but she got sick when I was there. She had like a stomach bacteria thing going on. So I was able to take care of her. And kind of like nurse her back to life. Right. I was there 2 weeks and I just like completely like just cured her.
What did you do?
I'm like a curandera now. Like that's what I do.
What is a
curandera? It's like a healer.
Healer.
Yeah. So
you're a witch.
Yeah, basically.
A wizard.
I literally didn't do anything out of the norm. Like I just fed her like
a plant.
Homemade
you treated her like a plant.
Like a plant. Like I gave her
take care of the
water.
plants.
Yeah. Made her move around, helped her, fed her like home cooked meals with like natural organic ingredients.
Right.
Just did my thing. You know?
I mean, it's good to be able to take care of you. That's why they have us, right?
Right.
That's why they make us.
And I was like, take your meds. Like, I don't care. She's like, oh, it doesn't taste great. Like, oh, my stomach. I'm like, take your meds right now. Like, standing by her, making sure she takes her medication. It was like she's the child. But it was awesome.
She wasn't fighting back, no resistance?
She was fighting a little bit, but she had no strength. So I'm like...
She couldn't fight. I know your mom's a big cleaner. Must have been going crazy not being able to clean her house.
She was going nuts.
That's where you get it from, right?
Yeah. So she was going crazy because she couldn't clean. So I had to like clean the house for her. But obviously... the way I clean is not the way she cleans.
Right.
So
I thought you were crazy, and then I met your mom, and her cleaning style is totally different.
Yeah, so
and more extreme.
Yeah, you can't even like put trash in the trash.
Right. She's got a separate bag for garbage that goes outside. Yeah, and you can't put anything in the garbage in the house.
Yes. No.
So yeah, just for reference.
To give you an idea. So yeah, I had to like help her clean up and stuff. So it was cool. And I'm just so grateful that I'm, like, able to do, to, like, because I work from home, I can go, and I'm still working, and, like, taking care of her and spending time with my family. So it was nice. It was really nice. I think I'm going to go back for, like, Mother's Day.
Okay.
Maybe, like, a week or so. And then, because everyone's like, oh, when are you coming back? I'm like, slut, take it easy. I was just there. I do love my house here. I have to, stay in my home.
Yeah.
I can't just, I moved. I can't just be there all the time. I moved for a reason.
Right.
But yeah, it was cool. Besides like the whole COVID situation, like they're much more lenient there.
Right.
So that was giving me a ton of anxiety because what we went through here in New York is like, you can't even explain it.
Right.
So when I try to explain it to people, they're just like, oh, like you're paranoid, like you're young and healthy, like it's fine. I'm like, bruh, right. You don't understand. So restaurants and stuff are having like full blown parties. Like I was under the impression I was going to a like low key brunch.
Yeah.
And it was a party.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little upset when you told me what was going on. I
was upset too. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, I was like, yo, what do you mean you're at a
So party? I was like, we're gonna like I knew I was going to brunch. So they're like, we're going to brunch. I'm like, okay. So I kept asking, like, where is this place? Because I'm very familiar with the area. So I was asking my sister, where is it? And she's like, I don't know the name. And then, like, we're getting ready, like, about to leave. And I was like, yo, did you find out where we're going? Like, right. And she's like, oh, it's somewhere downtown. And I'm like, fuck. Like, I know exactly where it is because I know it was my cousin and my sister. Right. And I know what kind of vibe they like. And I heard it was downtown. So I'm like, shit. I know where it is. And it was a total, like, fail because it was a party. Yeah. Music, DJ, hookahs, like, craziness. people like dancing on tables.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we made it this far. I was like, you don't want to go to a crazy brunch and just get COVID. We've made it a year and a half.
I literally had no idea like it was gonna be. I knew it was gonna be like a lit brunch after I found out where it was, but I'm like, it was way too much for me. Like I was having a panic attack, and the food was trash, and I absolutely hate paying for trash food.
Right.
Like, at the very least, have good food.
How were the drinks?
Trash. I mean, it was bottomless. And first of all, it was $40 for bottomless mimosas. $40.
Man, I seen better prices in Manhattan.
Exactly. I'm like, I live in New York, and I think this is expensive. That's a big deal. But I was like, whatever, fine. Like, whatever. Then I'm getting my mimosas, and it doesn't taste like champagne. It tastes like
seltzer.
I was like, yo, at some point I was like, is this seltzer? Because like, I know, the feeling. Like I know when you're like 3-4 mimosas and like you start feeling the tingle. Yeah, like okay, like I'm not drunk, but I feel. And I was like, yo, I'm not feeling anything at all. So I really think they're trying to.
So it wasn't a lit brunch.
It was not a lit brunch.
They thought it was.
They thought it was lit. It was not lit. It was.
What'd you order? That was
it
so.
Was just loud.
What'd you order? For food?
So I got chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
And it was chicken tenders.
Oh. It wasn't like a chicken breast or
ghetto. Okay? Ghetto.
I'm in the ghetto.
Like, no. The ghetto. Listen, it was just like don't go there. Like, please don't go. If you appreciate brunch,
right,
don't go there.
Right.
If you want to hear loud ass music, then go there.
Right, go get good brunch and we'll bring your headphones. Right, it'll be a better experience.
There's so much good food in Providence. Right. I was so upset.
No, I can't wait to go back. I feel like you didn't get to do the things we love to do.
No, no. But I had one. I don't want to like put myself on the spot here because I kind of did a lot of things and I don't want to be like, well, that everything sucked. But I had a really good experience with a friend.
Right.
And then everything else, I was just like anxious and a hot mess.
Right.
So, and the food was meh. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to say from Providence. I love you guys.
But yeah, I do want to go back. I'd love to go with some friends when this thing settles down. And when we're all vaccinated. I think they opened up vaccines in New York to everybody over 16, I think. So if you're interested, I'm sure you can find a spot in the next few weeks to get vaccinated. So we'll be looking for some spots to go as a group once we all get vaccinated. Of course, I don't feel
I'm ready.
I don't feel completely comfortable staying with a bunch of people who aren't fully vaccinated. So we'll get there.
We'll get there.
I think America was at like 30% vaccinated, which is pretty good.
That's good.
It's bad for the other countries.
Of course.
They can't get it, but that's why we're American, right? We get the vaccine first. Right, baby?
Let's not go there. I have thoughts. But I'm ready for the vaccine. I'm like, yo, give me the vaccine, put it in my neck.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
She wants both her shots at the same time.
I want both. I can get like knocked down for a couple of days and then come back stronger. Like I am just over it. I have hit that quarantine wall like full force.
I know they're saying take whatever vaccine you can get, but it appears the Pfizer one seems to be the far superior one. Yeah. Out of the three, I mean, at least from the studies I've seen, I think the Moderna's tied or close second. But the Johnson & Johnson, it's one shot, but I'm hearing it's not as effective as the other two with the two shots. So keep that in mind when you're getting your vaccine. I had the Pfizer one as well. No major symptoms. I've heard of a couple stories of people with allergic reaction to some Pfizer vaccines, but you should consult with your doctor, of course, before if you think you do have some allergies, consult with your doctor first before you get the vaccine, of course.
Of course. We also had a doctor on the pod talk about the
vaccine, so we had a previous
just
episode.
General questions.
Yeah, that was back in January. So
so
if you have, we can get in contact with her if you have additional questions, of course, and want to hear from somebody who's done the studies and the research on these things. So let us know. What else we got? We set up a new studio here.
Yeah.
Not a new studio. It's our same equipment. We just bought like a separate table for our podcast.
So many tables. In this house.
We bought 2 tables. So the first table we bought, it was super sturdy from China. But we found an amazing deal I couldn't pass up. $30 for a table. Very sturdy table. But it was just too small for all of our equipment.
Yeah.
Because we've got the interface for the mics to plug into. We've got a monitor to kind of see what's going on. We've got the camera set up and our lighting. So we wanted to put these. We have mic stands now. So we had like the tabletop ones.
Free hands.
But we have the ones that connect to the side of the table now. The boom arms. Like I guess they're arms, microphone arms. So we can just leave this set up now and just sit down and hit record.
Perfect.
And not have to worry. Of course, we may have to set up the camera if we use it for other things, but other than that, everything else can stay the way it is. And we can just hit record. So, sometimes we get lazy and don't want to record. We we don't want to set up. It's like, I don't want to do all that work. And but now we have a separate area just for podcasting and work. We can plug our laptops in right here if we have work to do. So I think it'll be useful for a few different things.
Yeah.
And our office is almost complete. Still got a couple things I want to do. We'll see how things go in the next couple weeks. I have some larger purchases I'd like to make to upgrade a few things. But we'll see. We'll see. But I think if at the end of the month, if things are looking good, I can spend a little extra money. I didn't do my taxes yet either, so I don't know if I owe money or if I have to, if I'm getting anything back.
I hate that. Like, how do you owe money? Like, what?
Yeah. Depends what you did for the year.
It's a scam.
So we got to find some write-offs in these last couple weeks. I think they moved it to May 15th now. So look for some write-offs. We can get some more money back. So, if you got any tips,
right,
let me know.
People are gonna be like, get married. That's the main tip
for your tax, right?
Yeah.
Well, we would have to get married last year because it's 2020 taxes. So if we want to do better, I don't even know how good the tax. I gotta see the tax benefit. I didn't look it up yet, but I want to consult with somebody on the tax benefits of marriage before we do anything. just to make sure.
Of course, I gotta be cautious.
So I think in the next few weeks our office will be 100% complete.
Yeah.
And then we'll do a little office tour and show you what our studio looks like.
Yeah.
On YouTube, of course.
Of course.
What else do we got going on this week? You shot a whole week of vlog content.
Yeah. So I came back full force, did a weekly vlog. So I recorded, just like my week, what I do during the week, what I eat, everything. So I started editing that today. It's a lot. So I wanted to put it out today on Sunday, but I don't think it'll be ready.
Right.
It's also going to be a longer vlog, so I'm kind of nervous to see how our audience receives that. I do watch vlogs that are long.
Right.
So
when you told me some of these are 45 minutes to an hour, I was like, what?
Yeah. So a lot of vloggers put out really long videos, like 45, 1 hour, 1:15, and people watch it. So it's like,
I guess some people watch our podcasts, and some of those episodes are an hour. So maybe I guess it's more going on than just us talking. So
right. And it's different days, different things. So I'm gonna put it out anyways because obviously, like, I shot it and I really want to share it, but I don't know how people. So let me know once the vlog is out. Please let me know how you like it. If you thought it was too long, too short, if I repeated myself a lot. I enjoyed editing and watching it because it's like, I kind of forgot about that. I forgot you said that. Or I forgot, I was feeling like this day. And it's just, it's like a diary, like a video diary. It was cool. Awesome. So I'm excited. Yeah,
I'll try to get more involved in the next one. Maybe I'll take it for an hour and tell the people how I spend my time if the people want to see that kind of thing. You
trash talking me in my own vlog?
I'm not going to trash talk you.
Okay.
No, I only praise you, especially when you're not here.
I don't know.
Especially.
I'm going to set up a hidden camera.
Especially. Go ahead.
See how you talk about me.
You're going to see me playing Call of Duty, screaming at the top of my lungs how much I love my woman.
Okay.
Yeah. Every kill I get, I shout you out. In your honor. I'm doing it for you.
For me? I didn't ask for this.
Killing these folks for you. I'm out here in the trenches for you.
You don't have to do that. Officially, you do not have to do that.
So I guess we'll get your vlog together. We have to do a little more editing.
Yeah.
But maybe Wednesday, because this will be out Monday.
Yeah. So I was busy all week.
Yeah.
Doing that. Everything is harder when you're recording it.
Right.
Right. So when you just wake up, do your thing, it's like, all right, whatever. But when you're recording everything, it takes twice as long.
Right.
And when you're busy and have deadlines and stuff, it was interesting.
Right.
But I'm excited to keep doing that because, you got to keep doing it.
Right.
To get better.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
It was very busy getting back to my routine.
Right.
Cooking and eating at home.
Right.
Working out. Holy crap.
Yeah, you've been working out consistently this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, a good week for you.
It was a good week for me. I worked out
at least 3 or 4 times.
4 times.
Yeah.
And we were going on walks.
We did walks. She's got a challenge at work trying to get to 5,000 steps a day.
I got a step challenge. So
she doesn't do any walking at all when we get to the house. And I'm out all day. And then I come home. She's like, we need to go for a walk. I'm like, how many steps you got? She's like,
It was bad.
Like 150. I was like, bro, what?
Yeah.
150?
No steps.
So I was like, we speed walking today.
Yeah, it was pretty sad. How do you get 100-something steps and by 5 p.m.? Like what?
Yeah, it's like
sounds like a corpse. Like I was
9-hour day.
There.
What'd you do all day?
Just sitting in my computer getting some work done.
10 steps an hour or so.
It's pretty insane. So yeah, we've been trying to get the steps in. So that's also staying active. we've been doing our stretches.
Right. Yoga's been really good.
Yeah.
We're gonna get a bike for you.
Yeah, I'm getting a bike.
So hopefully next week we can hit a bike shop and get her fitted for a bike.
Maybe we'll vlog that.
If you want.
Yeah.
If you want. Are you going to do the whole week again this week?
No. It was like a relief waking up today and not recording it.
Right.
I just woke up.
You just do your thing.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about saying anything to the people.
Right. Exactly. So that was nice. And then being in front of the camera like that, it's very vulnerable because I feel like I always have to look put together, and some days you don't.
Right.
So I was very vulnerable. Do I really have to record myself today? I look like shit. I
always
shit.
think you look great.
Of course.
Right. Even when you got your little hat on.
and the bonnet, yeah. He hates it.
I do. It looked like a painter or something the way you wear it.
It's perfect though to hide what's really going on. Because sometimes
is it for sleeping?
It's for sleeping. Yeah.
So your hair doesn't get messed up while you sleep?
Yeah. So there's a lot of things that you could do to protect your hair while you sleep. So you could wear that. You could wear a silk scarf.
A do-rag?
Or even a do-rag. Or even a silk pillowcase. Oh. So it doesn't cause any breakage.
Not put it. I thought you were saying put the pillowcase on your head.
No, on the pillow.
I was like, wait, what?
So it protects your hair from friction and breakage and stuff while you sleep because you don't know what's going on when you're sleeping.
Right.
So I've been using. I got it to use while I sleep, but I'm this is perfect. I just throw it on. I don't have to do my hair. It's amazing. So yeah, I've been wearing it a lot. I'm an old lady now.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm
gonna get a pretty one.
No,
so you don't have to complain.
I'm gonna get you a Gucci one, Versace.
Okay.
Versace bonnet.
Okay.
I gotta find and see if they got them on the.
They probably got it at Chinatown.
They got it on Amazon.
Oh God, here we go.
They sell Versace on Amazon.
Oh my gosh.
Use my Prime card.
Just don't let Kato hear.
Oh yeah, sorry Kato. And we didn't get these tables from Amazon.
Oh my God.
Just kidding, we did. Sorry.
Don't say we. You.
You approve. You picked the color.
No.
You picked the color.
Listen, don't put me on blast like that.
You picked the color.
I've been trying not to use Amazon. I don't use Amazon. You use Amazon.
You picked the color. You saw where the color was. You saw the site.
Maybe.
Yep. Anyway, moving on. What do we got planned for this week? Anything, or we're just free balling it?
I'm excited to make ceviche this week.
Okay, ceviche.
So we're gonna make some ceviche to eat and keep going on walks, of course.
Yeah, the weather's starting to get a little nicer,
Yeah, and I have plans to see a friend on Saturday. To see Brittany.
Wow.
I'm so excited.
Big move.
I'm nervous.
Hopefully it's nice out.
Hopefully.
You guys gonna do outdoor, or
we were gonna like we don't know the situation with the restaurants and stuff, so we plan to meet at like Central Park and like figure it out, or like get food and eat outside or whatever. We just want to see each other, and like,
it'd be good to see some friends. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a whole year.
Right.
So
we were very serious about social distancing.
Very serious. Like, we didn't see mom for like months.
Yeah, the first few months, because she works in a hospital directly with patients, so it was just safer for everybody, just to stay away for a little bit.
Yeah.
But once we understood the virus a little better, we started to see family a little more.
Yeah.
But other than that, maybe a couple friends throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
The people we know were being safe and careful.
Right.
But other than that, we didn't really see anybody.
Yeah. Like, nobody.
So it's good to, we're not letting our guard down yet, but to do things outdoor in a safe environment.
Yeah.
To lower the risk of getting COVID, of course.
Of course. And like, it's just good to see people that you care about. Like, when I went back home, I was so nervous and everything, but it just feels like so nourishing. Like, when you see someone that you love and spend time with them, it's like, you really, we used to take these things for granted, and now it's like, holy crap, I didn't realize how much I needed this. Like, just being surrounded by, like, not even doing anything crazy. Like, I was just at my mom's house for 2 weeks, and I was like, this is amazing.
I am getting really tired of wearing this mask, though.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just a simple, I don't mind wearing it. It's just just to do every little thing, like going to the elevator,
like the extra step.
It's just like, and I think it was like giving me a headache for the past few days. So I'm just like, I'm over it right now. But I'll keep doing it, of course. But
I'm over this mask knee. Like,
we're getting a few more pimples.
Like, I'm getting a lot better. Shout out to Aylin once again. But this freaking mask is like, whenever you're like over, your skin is getting better. It's like, here goes the mask again. So the used mask is like, there's makeup on it. It's like dirty. You already used it. And then the new ones are like harsh on your skin because it's like new, and I can feel the friction. I can feel it. I'm just like, and then I use the cloth one, like the fabric one. Yeah. And it's like, that's not as safe. And also that captures a lot of like dirt and grime. So that also gives you masking. It's just like, there's no winning here. Jesus.
I'm sure I got some pimples on this beard. I don't know. I haven't seen.
I have nothing to cover it up. Just face.
I do need a haircut. It's been a while.
Yeah.
We are gonna start doing our content creation coursework. So I think we're gonna start with a quick tutorial for Canva. Yeah. And just start from there. We have tiers on our donation page. So we're using Buy Me a Coffee. So they opened up a tier system now, similar to Patreon. So we will probably upgrade, if you want to upgrade your account, or you want to sign up for the the new account. We'll probably give you the courses for free. At some probably, I don't know. We'll probably finish the first one, but by the end of the month, and have that ready. And then after that, we'll give free stuff. Give a free hoodie. I think we had a list of other things, but we'll announce that once it's official. I don't want to say anything that's not real yet, but we will give a free hoodie to probably the first 10 people who sign up for the higher tier. Yeah. And you get all the benefits of the first tier, of course.
Of course.
So yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. And access to all of our coursework will be the real benefit, I think, if you're a content creator, or if you have a business and you want to figure out how to do things on your own without spending a ton of money. Yeah. Because we kind of have a formula here that works, and our content looks professional. And we hear it from marketers. We hear it from politicians. Everybody who's been on the show has said the quality on the show is great, and the quality of our graphics are great. So we have a great system here in our styles of working, and I think it'll reflect in our coursework as well. Exactly. And then if you guys have questions, of course, you'll have access to that. You have access now, but you'll have more access to ask us questions specific to your brand, which we want to start promoting with our network, and start talking to people more. And communicating people. I know the Facebook group is I haven't really been a fan of it over the last
you're just like
the last month.
The thing about it is like you have to like for me, I absolutely love Instagram, right? So I'm always on it. I'm always on Instagram talking, tagging, commenting this and that because I love it. It has its flaws,
right,
which has gotten like way worse with time,
right,
which should be the opposite. It should be getting better. But you don't like Facebook from the jump.
Yeah, I got a love-hate relationship, like a more hate than love relationship with Facebook. The Facebook.com. I know Facebook owns Instagram and WhatsApp and all that stuff.
Maybe that's why it's gotten worse.
Maybe. I just think it's hard to, unless you're doing something ridiculous, it's hard to shine on Facebook. Like I have to say, if I say some ridiculous shit, people go nuts and are having a blast. But if I'm speaking some real shit, it's like, only a couple people, will respond. So unless I start getting back to my old ways and maybe I repost some of the tweets from old days, that come back. 10 years ago, 10 years ago, you posted this, and it's like, yo, I said that, bro. I gotta delete that. So maybe I'll start saying the crazy things like that again.
Yikes!
Like I was a young man.
Not looking forward to that.
Just to get that attention from the people. I'm just playing. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm the worst influencer / content creator in the world because I really don't give a fuck.
He really doesn't.
I'm going to do what I love to do. I'm going to do what I like to do. Exactly. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't.
It was like 10 months without posting.
Right.
I'm like, you got to post something,
easily.
baby.
I don't even think about it.
He's like, oh, yeah, I got to post.
I got to post.
Nothing. But yeah.
That's kind of why we created the podcast in the first place, just to kind of share our thoughts in the first place, and without, but I'd like to start. I don't know if people would move to it, but I want to get people on to Discord. We have a Discord. I don't know if you knew we had a Discord channel.
I know. It's just
it's really just stock talk.
Yeah, that's
right now. So you know how Slack works, but you can break it down in different sections. So, people who aren't interested in stocks and just want to talk podcast stuff or content creation, we'll have a different section for that. So I'm thinking to move it there. I just don't know if people would respond or react to, because I'm on Discord all day. Right. So I could easily answer questions and talk to people directly. It's more like a text message system than Facebook. It's a post and you have to respond to the post, and, it's less communication and more like reacting to what I'm posting. Yeah. It's not like, oh, how's it going, guys? And we could have a conversation. Kind of, it's a little weird. So I'm thinking to move that to Discord as our. I just don't know how many people use it or have used it. Yeah. But I could ask in the Facebook group and just say, I'll keep the Facebook group open to share posts, because I don't post on my personal Facebook anymore. Yeah. Because I really don't care. I just want to share people who are interested in the podcast.
That's it. Answer everything. I just really don't care. I just don't care.
Of course, I want the show to be successful, but I'm not going to sacrifice my well-being and my,
That's how it should be. I admire that. Right. Because sometimes I'm like, yo, why am I stressed out about this? This is literally fake. It's not real. It's not real. It's like 10% of the whole population of the world is on Instagram. Like, nobody cares. Right. And I'm over here stressing out. Like, why?
Yeah, I see her getting worked up throughout the day, and I'm just like, dude,
I have to remind myself every now and then. Like, relax. It's fake. Right. Right. Put your phone down. Right. You're doing this to yourself.
Right. I could easily blow up tomorrow if I wanted to. I know exactly what to say. I got the words ready. But, it's just not who I am. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be somebody I'm not, just to attract people that will turn on you in a minute as soon as you say something.
We're actually happy.
Right.
In real life.
Right. We're actually truly happy.
Truly happy in real life, healthy in real life,
So I'm not trying to put on a front to go viral or anything like that. So we have a good life outside of the podcast. Yeah. Of course we want this thing to grow, but like I said, we're not going to sacrifice. We could start some drama on the pod and talk all this crazy shit to each other. Yeah. And then be all lovey-dovey in the background when it's over. But that's just not who we are. We love each other. There's no crazy drama. I'm sorry.
We have so much fun. Sorry, guys. No drama over here.
So yeah, we'll talk more about tiers behind the scenes, and we'll announce something on Instagram or hopefully Discord at some point. Yeah. I really want to move everybody to Discord, and I hope everybody says, you know what, fuck Facebook group. We're going to the Discord channel to pop shit with Kev.
That's your movement? My movement is to get everybody to drop dairy milk.
Oh,
you
God.
Don't need cow's milk.
Yeah,
Please
she's been
stop.
she's been saying this for
Stop.
what, 2-3 weeks now. You posted the milky drink,
The Chobani milk.
the Chobani milk.
Oh my God, it's so good.
You got like 10 people.
I got mad people to like turn over, and I'm like,
like
yep.
10 people bought the milk.
I know that's right. Yep.
And they reached out to one of your friends that reposted.
Oh yeah. So my friend
Right.
Noelia has like a ton of followers. She has like 50,000 followers or something. She has like a curly hair YouTube channel.
Right.
I'll tag her below. So she actually posted on her story. She's like, yo, shout out to Yari for like recommending this milk. It's like the best non-dairy milk I've ever had or whatever. And she tagged Chobani. So Chobani reached out to her and was like, oh, we can send you some free stuff. Just let us know. And she was like, okay, but make sure you send some to my girl first. Because she put me on.
She influenced me, but we see you got a bigger following, so we don't care who influenced you.
Yeah, they don't care. They were like, oh, she was like, oh, and she texted me right away. She's like, yo, they're really trying to play you. Like, they trying to send me stuff. And then I said, make sure you send my girl stuff. And they read her message and didn't say anything.
Right. If you dog me like that, I'm sorry. I'm pouring all the milk out.
So she was like, yo, that's so messed up. And she's like, don't worry, girl. I'm going to get you something. Like, at the very least, I'm going to get you some free products. But they should really, like, sponsor you. Because, like, everybody's buying this milk because of me. Right. Like, I have the niche, like, coffee following. Like, I have my coffee show that I do. So if I tell somebody, like, this is some good-ass milk, they're going to believe me. Because I don't play that shit. So she got the following. And they were like, nah, we want to send it to you. And she was like, what? That's not right.
It's cold. That
ain't right.
But I'm gonna write a letter to Mr. Chobani or Mrs. Chobani, whoever the fuck ever. And I'm gonna say whoever's managing your social media account is a dick, asshole, fucking.
Yo, they be all my messages because like every time somebody tags me and tags them at the same time, like if I repost or whatever, they like, you know, on Instagram how you like a DM. Like, you can heart a DM. They've been liking all the DMs that we get tagged in. But, like, no words, no response. Like crickets. And I'm like, yo. First of all, I wasn't even trying to, like, influence nobody. I was just like, yo, this milk is mad good. And then everybody bought it.
Crazy.
But they don't care.
No love.
It's like.
So maybe we will start a fake argument and go viral.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll let her punch me in the face on the train or something. We'll record it. And start a fight on the train.
Yeah. How's that going to get me a milk sponsorship?
I didn't think it all the way through yet, but I've seen people go viral and get like, 1,000 followers. Yeah. And then they do another one like, oh yeah, I got 1,000 with this one. This time I'll let her punch me in the dick. Yeah. And then they get 3,000 followers. And then it goes like, on and on until you get a million.
It's a cold industry.
Then you get a million. You stab me, get a million. And
stab. Wow.
Stab me on the train, get a million.
Why on the train? Why does everything have to be on the train?
I don't know. Everybody thinks everything that happens on the train is real for some reason. So
the disgusting ass train. You want me to stab you on the train? Well, I haven't been on a train for like over a year. Right. So you want to go on the train for a video? For
a viral video.
Oh my God.
And then we'll get Chobani to call us. Like, oh, you the dude that got stabbed, right? I'm like, yeah, drink your milk. And then
oh my God.
And then next thing you know, sponsored by Chobani.
Right. Listen, it's fine. I was upset, but it's fine.
Yeah, fuck them.
I have a job, Chobani.
Right. Fuck you.
I like your milk, but I got a job. I don't need your coins.
I don't drink oat milk. I would promote another brand so quick.
The competition.
I heard Starbucks ran out of oat milk. Did you hear that?
They did? That is crazy.
I was reading an article the other day. They said they ran out of oat milk, bro.
Ghetto.
Yo, crazy.
How? Like, what? You're Starbucks, bro.
Right.
Come on, get your shit together. And first of all, they were so late with the oat milk. They just got it. And they're like, oh, we have oat milk.
Yeah, like, and then like 2 weeks later, they were sold out.
Okay. I'm like, okay. When I saw the announcement, I'm like.
Right. They announced it like it was like a huge thing. I was like, babe, they never had oat milk? She was like, she was like, no, they never had it. I was like, y'all think, what's wrong with y'all?
Stupid.
So the oat milk game is a harsh game.
It's a harsh game.
It's a cold game. But we're gonna work our way up.
We'll get there.
Right. Even if we have to get stabbed on the train
I'm not getting stabbed.
For the likes.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a good stabbing,
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so.
You've seen it, right? You've seen all the likes on people getting beat up and stabbed and stuff.
I guess so.
So we know what we got to do. So we know, the pod people know what's going on. When you see me getting stabbed on the train, he's
okay. He's safe.
It's for the show. It's
he's
for
healthy.
the show.
It's
for
real.
the show.
It's
and
fake.
I can make myself cry too. So we need to use that
at
any point.
Do you remember that time you made yourself cry and you couldn't stop?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. The drama.
Yo, I was like, babe, I can make myself cry. I never told you this.
He was like showing me.
I can make myself cry. Watch. He's like, no, don't do it. Just don't do it. I don't want to see you crying.
I literally don't care. I'm like, I didn't ask you.
This
if you
was
could
like,
cry.
this is like 5-6 years ago.
It was so long ago.
But yeah, I was like, babe, check it out. And I started crying, and then I was like, making stupid faces while making myself cry, and then
you took a selfie.
Yeah. I took a selfie, and then I was like, booty had me like, the tears were falling down my eyes, and then it went on for like a good couple minutes. She's like, all right, that's enough. I was like, okay, and then I was like, babe, I can't, I can't stop.
The tears kept flowing.
The tears were coming down. I was just like, I really can't stop. It was like getting an hour. I was like, yo, I don't know what to do. I really can't stop crying.
He was like freaking out. I'm like, that's what you get. Like, who? What? He's like, oh my God, I can't stop. It won't stop. His eyes are getting red, like tears. I'm like, oh my God.
Oh,
literally,
man.
nobody asked you to do this.
It was,
you got a good meme out of it.
I dared myself, and I did it.
Just unreal. This is what I have to deal with, and nobody knows. Like, I can't make it stop. I'm like, I'm over it. I don't want to hear about this. I don't care. But yeah.
All right. I guess we can get into some shit we don't like. Let's wrap this pod up, so we can watch some TV and enjoy the rest of our Sunday night. You're participating today?
Yes.
Yari, what do you got? What don't you like this week?
Listen, I'm gonna be straight up.
Yeah.
Just stop it with the small talk. Stop. I don't care. Like, I am completely over small talk. Like, in the past, I was tolerant. Like, we're out. It was a different world. Now after the pandemic, during the pandemic, I don't care. But we're in masks. I can't see your facial expressions.
Right.
You can't see mine. Stop.
Yeah, I talk with my eyebrows, so sometimes even if I got the mask on, you can kind of see what I'm saying. Yeah. I'm just over the small talk. Like, strangers. I'm sorry. I know we've been inside. You miss human contact. Like, you miss talking to humans or whatever. Just stop. Yeah. I'm over it. I'm I'm totally in with you on this because I'm not a fan of talking in general to people. But this person. I went to this brewery the other day, outdoor seating, and, getting my beer. We rode our bikes there. It was great. Beautiful day. And this gentleman, was just talking to us. I don't know. We just sat down and drinking our beer. He's like, yeah, good bike riding day, huh? I'm like, yeah, And I thought it was over. He's like, yeah, where are you guys coming from? I'm like, oh, God, here we go. Anyway, that turned into me learning about his daughter, his family, his wife, his job, and all this other shit. And I'm just like, bro, I really want to just drink this beer, eat this lobster roll, and start riding my bike back home. But
over it. I'm over it.
Yeah,
it's just I don't need to know about your life. Like, and again, I'm sorry. Okay, I know we've been going through a lot. I know, I get it. But for that same reason, I don't want to hear about your shit. Like, I don't care. I don't know you. I don't care to know you. Like, leave me alone.
Right.
And then somehow the small talk ends up being about COVID. Mm-hmm. So it's always, I don't want to talk about COVID either.
Right.
I just don't want to talk. Like, silence is okay.
It's okay.
It's fine.
Perfect.
Hi, hello, good morning. That's it.
You don't even got to do that. You don't even
keep it going. Like, don't talk to me,
right.
please, and thank you.
Thank you, Yari, for that shit I don't like.
I had it in my chest.
Yeah, it sounded like you were holding that in for a little while.
Yeah.
Let me just check my list real quick. I do have a couple here that really freaking pissed me off. I'm only going to do one because I'll save the other for next week.
Okay.
I have three here, actually. From this last few days, actually.
Wow.
I'll do this one because it's been bothering me for a long time, actually.
Okay.
Get into it. Had a little beer today, so kicking our new studio around. So, we shop.
Yeah.
Shop all the time.
All the time.
Get food. You go out to eat, pick up food, delivery, all this stuff. Mm-hmm. There's one thing about the shopping process. I appreciate the Apple Pay and all this stuff, and all that, and touchless. You don't have to you just put your card on it, and it's good.
Yeah.
But there's one thing that really has been grinding my gears, especially even before the pandemic. This one's been on my list for about a year and a half now.
Oh wow!
I just haven't done it because things keep popping up that were more annoying. But now the buildup is here because we have all Square payments. You have PayPal. We've got the Quick Pay. You can Venmo. You can just tap your phone, tap and go, tap the card and go. You got the chip. You got all this cool shit, right?
Yeah.
All this cool shit. Why the fuck do I still have to sign the fucking receipts at certain places? I don't fucking get it. Why are we still signing receipts, people? We don't even need receipts in general. Forget about that. But why are we fucking signing these fucking receipts still?
Yeah.
Why? I just don't. I don't get it. You've got the answer, Sway. I don't get it.
I'm thinking of something because I worked in a restaurant.
Yeah, tell me.
And
if there's some logical reason,
as a server at a restaurant, you at the end of the night you get all your receipts.
Okay.
And do I forget the name, but you fill out a paper with everything, all your tips, all your transactions.
Okay.
And then you have the receipts to kind of prove it.
Mm.
So you have this paper that you fill out, and then you get all of the receipts and stack them and staple it together, and give it to your manager. So that's one thing. I guess,
but it's all in the system if they charged it.
But these systems are so old, you can't. I mean, you probably can, but
yeah, I mean,
if you can compile and print it.
Yeah, if you ain't got that system, get that fucking system that you need to upgrade your shit. It's 2021. We don't want to touch shit. I don't want to touch your fucking pen. I don't carry a fucking pen. So upgrade your fucking system. And, we don't have to sign this shit anymore.
Okay.
And the writing the tip and all that. Get that shit out. Dude, this is digital. It's fucking digital, bro. 2021. I don't want to touch your COVID-infested pen that everybody touched it. Not wiping the pen down every time, somebody uses it.
No, not at all.
One place did do that. I forgot where I was, but every pen. Oh, that diner.
Yeah, they had
that diner. Yeah, they wipe every pen down and then put it in a bucket after you use it.
They have a bucket of dirty pens and clean pens.
Yeah, and then they wipe them down and put them back in. But I was like, okay, even that's kind of stupid, but upgrade your shit. If you got one of these old systems, we got to write the tip and sign it. It's just a waste of time and a waste of risk that I could be using on other things, like playing basketball in the park or something. I don't want to. I'd risk COVID for that. I don't want to risk it for a fucking pen in a store just because you won't upgrade your fucking systems.
Wow.
Yeah. I might be completely wrong. There might be some logical reason why it's still there, but I don't think so. I think I'm right on this one. I think everybody needs to upgrade their system if they haven't already. So I don't even know what it's called. A POS system. Switch to Square. I bought stock in Square.
No, you did not.
Switch to Square payments.
Really? Advertise?
Switch to Square payments. We're about $65 a share right now. But
this
it can't hurt to switch to Square. They're not sponsoring this podcast, but I am a shareholder. So yeah, get rid of these fucking pens and papers and get ready for this digital age that we've been in. And I thought the pandemic would change all this stuff. So I was like, but when we went to the plant store, we had to sign some stuff.
Yeah.
When I get my car from the garage at work, I have to sign a paper. I just don't get it. This is New York City and 2021. Supposed to be in the future here, but yeah, the shit I don't like.
Okay.
I guess we can switch gears a little bit.
Yeah.
We instead of doing our usual positive note where one person says something nice, I just wanted to highlight one thing nice you did for yourself, or one thing productive, or one thing positive you did for yourself during this period. So we'll call that our positive note this week.
Cool. I can go first.
Yeah, I'm a little heated still, so you go. I gotta settle down.
So I did so many things to take care of myself this week. But I think the main thing that comes to mind is I broke up with my therapist this week.
Wow. That's a pretty big step.
It's a huge step, and I felt so uncomfortable.
Yeah, I remember you were like, I think I need to find a new therapist.
Yeah.
But then it was like 3 months later, I'm like, oh, I thought you were going to look for a new therapist.
Yeah. And it's uncomfortable because I've been with her since August. Mm-hmm. So it's a long time. It's been virtual the whole time, but like if you see a person like once a week for like whatever month, like, you know what I mean? So it was just weird and uncomfortable because I had to come to the realization that I wasn't getting what I needed from this person, from this person's services. So I had to be the person to be like, you need to do something about this. Because although she's like my therapist and she's there to help me and guide me, she's not going to be like, I don't think I'm working for you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
she's
it's
getting
like,
paid,
Right. I have to step up.
It's a business for her.
For myself.
At the end of the day.
Like, I have to advocate for myself.
Right.
And that's not easy sometimes.
Right. Especially the person who's supposed to be telling you to do these things.
Exactly.
Is the person you have to tell this to.
So it was a very uncomfortable situation. And that's why I wanted to highlight that for this week. Because although it was uncomfortable and awkward and difficult, it was very much needed.
Right.
So it's like self-care isn't always comfortable and pretty and makes you feel good. Like, self-care will make you feel very uncomfortable, like very just a lot of things. So I'm really proud of myself for doing that.
No, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, how long can you go without a therapist before you start like getting crazy on me?
Shut up.
Before you snap on me like, I need my motherfucking therapist.
So I have a lot of practices in place to take care of myself and my mental health, and therapy was obviously one of those things.
Right. And you've actually been in a good place the last few months too. Not to say you shouldn't go at all times, but I'm saying it wasn't as needed as it was. I think you've done a good job kind of doing things and severing yourself from things that that aren't for you. And thus not creating as much stress for yourself as you were before. So I think you can go a little bit longer till you find that right person.
I think I'm in a place where I can like really take my time and find a really good fit.
Right.
Because in the past, when I found this person, I was in a place where I just needed someone like now, like ASAP.
Right.
Like, I need someone. I'm in a really bad place. I hated my job. Like, I was stressed. There was a lot going on. So I really needed someone like quickly, which is like, I'm thinking back now. I didn't hate my job because that was last year. I was just in a bad place from the previous situation.
Right. I mean, went through like April, May or whatever.
Yeah.
In the previous situation.
Yeah. So it was like kind of recent still. Yeah. So yeah, I was in a bad place. So I needed someone ASAP. And this person, like, I thought was a good fit, which she was for a good period of time. But then I started to feel like I need more. I need something more. Like, I'm a very aware person. I know what to do to take care of myself. I know how to like navigate certain feelings and stuff. So I need someone who's going to dive deep into why all of a sudden I have anxiety. Why am I feeling like this? Why do I have a fear of going outside? Like, why? Like, what's the root of this?
Right.
And how can I, fight this from like rip it out from the root?
Right.
And she wasn't providing that for me. It was just someone to talk to, to vent to.
It's like a friend. It wasn't really a therapist.
So I was feeling like stressed after our sessions, which is not
how you're supposed to feel after, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I did that for myself, and I'm gonna take my time now and find someone that's a really, really amazing fit. Yeah. Because I am hoping that I have the privilege to have therapy for like the rest of my life until I can graduate from it. I'm not there yet. So I really need someone who's gonna hold me down so forever.
If you have any recommendations, send them to us, info@wolfunicorn.co.
Of course. So I'm always happy to talk to people about this, because it's not an easy journey finding a therapist, and not everyone has access to that. So if you do, if you have questions, if you have recommendations, like, obviously, I'm all ears.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I did for myself this week, which I'm really happy I did.
That's good for you. Thank you, Yari, for sharing your positivity for this week.
Yeah. How about you?
Yeah, I did a couple things. I think I'll highlight one. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. I have to go into work 2 or 3 days a week. And then Wednesday I just woke up and I just wasn't, something was off. I don't know. I didn't feel right. So I called. I emailed my boss and was just like, listen, I'm not feeling well. I didn't go into detail what I was feeling. I wasn't feeling horrible. I wasn't like physically sick. I wasn't like throwing up or, which is normally when I would call out or it would have to be bad for me to call out. But this time I was just like, I just need a day for myself.
Yeah.
We just finished budget season last week. So, a little bit, that's when everybody leans on me the most at work. So I just needed a day to kind of just relax and do what I need to do for myself. So I think I went on a bike ride for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Did a quick 10 miles and rode around New Rochelle and Mamaroneck and Pelham. Just rode around the whole city. So it was just a good day for me. I needed it. I like I said, I wasn't physically hurt or sick, but I think we need to use that time that the companies give us and not feel worried about what they're going to think or what they're going to say because you called out. I turned my phone off. I put it on airplane mode and I just was on the road, So I think we need to take that time if you have it, if your company allows it and, lives are not on the line for your job, of course, then, use that time. Even if they are on the line, you should use that time.
Especially if you have lives on the line.
You need that time to refresh as well and replenish what you've given everybody else. So you use that time that these companies give you. It's there for a reason. We need to take care of ourselves, no matter what a company thinks. I mean, they give us the time for a reason. Who cares what the boss thinks? They can't question you on your time. Just just because you said you're sick, they can't question it. There are laws in place that they can't question why you're out sick. So unless you're going excessive, don't go call out every week now. But if you need that time for yourself to reflect or replenish energy that you've given out, use that time. That's my positivity for the week.
Awesome.
Do you like that new format where we say something positive we did for the week instead of
I like it.
For ourselves instead of just I like giving examples when I tell things.
Yeah, me too. I don't like telling people like, this is what you shouldn't do, because it's like, yo, who am I to tell people what they shouldn't do?
Right. We're all everybody's got different things that work for them.
Right.
So what works for me may not work for you. So I like giving examples of why I'm saying this and how I put it into place for myself.
Right.
And maybe you can do something similar or something along the lines that works for what your situation is.
Yeah. And like I always try to remind people that if I say something, it's because I went through it, I'm experiencing it, like I'm coming from a genuine place. Like I'm never trying to be like, you should live your life this way, like you should do this, or you should eat that, because it's like, I don't know people's circumstances, like I'm not gonna come here and tell you like you should be doing this and that, because I don't know your life. Maybe that works for me. Maybe I can go for a walk and do 5,000 steps. Maybe you can't. Like you have kids, you have a broken foot. Like I don't know. Exactly. So whenever we speak, especially like positivity and stuff, just know it's coming from a very honest and transparent place. Like we would never just say something because it sounds nice. No,
never. I'd rather say something mean because it's, even if it's not true, than say something nice. So if I'm saying something nice, believe it. Believe it.
And there's episodes that I've skipped the positive note because I'm like, I'm not feeling very positive.
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip this one.
Sometimes we have to do something positive, but there are days where it's just like, you know what, I'm feeling toxic today. I'm feeling toxic. All right, it's been another Monster Pod episode 72, right? 72. We are moving along with these episodes, people.
We sure are.
We took 1 week off, but I think we needed it to, once Yari came back and refresh and do a couple of things in the house. But we're back, baby.
We are back.
We are back.
Okay.
So look out for the Discord channel. Well, it's up. I'm gonna post it on the Facebook page maybe tomorrow. Just let people know I'm trying to, move this to Discord instead of Facebook.
Yeah.
And hopefully people are interested. If not, fuck them. We'll find new people.
Oh my god!
I'm just playing. I love everybody. I'm just playing.
Oh god!
But yeah, our Discord channel is mostly talking about investments and stocks and stuff. But it's called Wolf House, but we'll add the gaming piece because we have some followers that enjoy the gaming part of it, and we'll add in the podcasting content creation piece so we can share and bounce ideas off each other.
Yeah.
And have conversation, which is the idea of these groups anyway. Rest in peace, DMX. Very sad to hear that he's gone. He lived his life to the fullest. I'll say that from his music and his lifestyle and what we know about him. But yeah, sad to see him go. I'm sure he had a lot left to give us, but he already gave us so much. So rest in peace to him.
Yeah.
But yeah, episode 72. We'll update you on some few things throughout the week. If you're not following us already, follow us on Instagram at Wolf and Unicorn. We'll be posting most of our content there. Our reels did pretty well.
Oh yeah.
This week.
Booming.
So we'll do more reels. It seems like people really like those, and they get more attention. I feel like the longevity of the reels was good too. Like we were getting likes like 3 days after.
Yeah.
4 days after. So usually, once we post something, it dies out, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
After that day. But seems like the reels had longevity.
More reels coming your way.
More reels coming. Peace out, everybody. We love you.
Thank you, guys.
We hope you have a beautiful week. And stay tuned. We got a lot coming. Peace.